In this session, I'm going to go through the Office 365, the new login experience, as well as the new homepage experience for Office 365. For some of you, you may have already seen some of these changes. For others, these changes will be coming to all Office 365 tenants probably before the end of the year, and for the most part, probably by the end of November. So what you're looking at on the screen right now is the current login screen where we have basically our the various modules for Office 365, and they're little squares here, and we have the app launcher up on the left. So the new experience is functionally the same thing, but it's going to look quite a bit different. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. I'm going to log out of this account. And then I'm going to go ahead and log into the new interface. One of the first things you're going to see is when you hit the sign on button. Well, actually, I use two-factor authentication, so I'm going to have to put my code in here. Okay, so what we're going to see is that the icons at the top have changed. They're a lot more colorful. They're smaller. Uh, but the functions are the same. So we have Outlook, we have OneDrive, SharePoint, basically all of the various modules that you have. This may vary depending on your tenant and what applications you have assigned, this will be what the new screen looks like. One of the things that they've added is you can click on this, explore all your apps, and what this does is it gives you a brief description about each of the apps. So for instance, if I want to look at OneDrive, I click learn more here and it takes you out to a website relative for OneDrive. And there's lots of times there's videos, there's examples of things you can do with it, etc. The other thing that has changed is the actual Office app launcher, or we call it the waffle, up in the upper left hand corner. When we click on this now, it's the same thing. It's instead of having all of the squares, the kind of flat squares, you now actually have colorful icons for the different modules, and it's the same thing. You have all the various modules you have. It, if you don't see all of what you're looking for there, you can select all apps, and that will show all of the applications that are on there. And on any one of these, if you just click on it, and if you want to have it at the top, you can click Pin to Launcher, and it will show up on the top. So you can adjust how your screen looks. At the moment, you can't move icons around, whereas on the older screen, you could actually take and move your various modules to wherever you wanted. So if you wanted most active ones at the top, you could do that. Right now, at least, this will change, but right now you're not able to move them around just yet. The other thing on the app launcher now is it does show your most recent documents. And also right from here, you can click on new and create a brand new document. Um, the other thing you can do is if I click the more docs, basically what it's going to do is it's going to highlight this screen, the login screen, which has actually more documentation. So uh, these are the files that you've been working on, and then these are the OneDrive folders, the most recent ones. And you can click here to go to OneDrive. You can also pin documents. So if this meeting notes is something, let's say it's a Word or maybe this Excel spreadsheet here. If I wanted this to always be on the document screen here, as opposed to rolling off when other documents, when I work on other documents, I can click the pin button here, and it will pin it to the list, and it'll stay on the top of the list forever unless I unpin it. The other thing you can look at, which is new, is you're able to look at your documents that others have shared with you. So beyond your own documents, if I've shared some documents with you, I'm able to go in and click or you're able to go in and click shared with me, and it'll just show the documents that are shared. And if you have rights to edit those documents, you'd be able to edit them right from there as well. So it doesn't have to be your own documents, it can be documents from everyone else. So this is what the new screens look like. This is the new home, what we would call the Office 365 homepage, um, and this is the new app launcher screen. Basically, same functionality as you had before. The difference is it's a little bit more colorful, and as relative to working with documents, there's been some things added for that, and makes it a little bit easier to work. So hopefully that gives you at least a little bit of an overview of what to expect when your tenant changes. Again, all Office 365 clients will see these changes over the next, if you don't see them already, which you may, you'll be seeing them over the next few weeks. Thanks for listening.